everyone, Oh My Giona here, and today I'm going to be reading chapter 1108 of the One Piece manga. But before that, I just want to share a little bit of my experience from Fan Expo that was just last Monday. I was going to say last week. But last Monday, I went to the Vancouver Fan Expo, and I'm not a big anime fan. Like, you guys can skip this. I just wanted to share before I forget things, but if you're just here for the manga, that's fine. Like, you can just skip ahead. But so I went there. It's my first time going because I'm not really a big anime fan. I watch some animes, okay, and like I'm technically just a One Piece fan, and so I didn't know what was in there. I bet it was so amazing for the people who went, but I only went for like one day. It was a Monday, because Jeff Ward was there. So Jeff Ward is the actor who played Buggy in the live action of One Piece on Netflix. Watch it if you haven't yet, but it's amazing. Anyway, I saw him on the list. Well, my coworker actually told me. She was like, someone from One Piece is going to be there. And I'm like, what? And so I went, and because I didn't know anything about like Fan Expo and whatever, I went there and I knew he's going to have a panel. Like, I was just expecting to watch, whatever. And then we saw like there's a photo op for Jeff Ward, and I was like, yo, that's so cool. Okay, let's line up and get pictures. And like, I was expecting like, okay, maybe you're gonna pay, right? And and I did, but I wasn't expecting it to be that much. But people were just like, chill, they're used to it. But I was like, oh my gosh, it was so much money. But I'm like, we're here, it's fine. We're gonna take pictures. And so we did. And it was like really short. It was like 3 seconds, okay? You go there and you take pictures. You don't even get to talk to them. It's just literally stand there, take pictures, and go. And then at the end of it, you get like a printed copy of the picture. And you can opt for like a digital copy as well, which costs more money. But yeah, so we went there, and like they were giving us instructions, like if you're wearing glasses, make sure to push it up and like look down. And I did, okay, I did. I like to follow instructions. But like there was a glare, and so they had to repeat it like a couple of times. So like the third time I was like, you know what, I'll just take it off. I'm so sorry, Jeff. But he was so nice. He's just like, nah, it's okay. It's all good. Don't worry about it. And so we took pictures, and like when I went there, the first thing I told him was like, hi, Jeff, you're my pirate king. Sorry, Luffy. But what he told me was, I like it when you call me king. Like how Jeff's voice is, like in the live action, he was like, I love it when you call me king. And I was just like, Buggy. It was so much fun. And then there was a panel after that, like an hour after that. And like I wasn't ready really. But so how it was there's a microphone in the middle, like on the aisle, and people would just line up there and they ask questions, and the whole panel was just basically that. He answered questions. We were not allowed to film, so my memory's like hazy, but hopefully they do upload it, because it was awesome. It was like about maybe 45 minutes of him just answering questions from people there. It was so much fun. Just off the top of my head, he did say that, because somebody asked, because he's worked with Matt Owens in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. before, and he was asked, like, was that when, like, is that how you got the role of Buggy? And he said, like, when they were working together, Matt was saying, like, oh, yeah, there's this, like, manga adaptation we're working on. I mean, live action adaptation we're working on. And there's this villain, like, I think he's going to be perfect for you. Like, you're going to be perfect for the role. And that's when it started. And he got the role, basically. It was pitched for him during Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when they were still working together there. So that was pretty cool. And somebody asked if he's like caught up, like how much did he watch or how much did he read? And he did say that he was more focused on the manga. And inspiration wise, he technically learned Buggy's character through the manga. I can't remember if he did watch the anime, but he said he focused on the manga because it's more open-ended as opposed to the anime. You would see Buggy and you would see how he moves and the way he talks, and he's afraid that he's just gonna copy what's in there, and he wants Buggy to be his own role for the live action. And so he was reading the manga, and he did say that he doesn't know like the other storylines happening in One Piece, but for sure he's caught up to Buggy's story. So he knows everything that happened to Buggy. So that includes the real reason why he's mad at Shanks. It wasn't really the fruit, right? Like before, like for the first season, he did say that he hates Shanks because he lost his dream because of him when he ate the fruit, because Shanks scared him and all that. But later on, we do find out that the reason why he's so mad at Shanks is because Shanks technically failed him. Like, he dreamed of being the Pirate King, but he kind of like shelved that dream because he believed that Shanks would be the one to do it. But Shanks did not. Like, Shanks just said, I'm gonna lie low for now when Roger died. That's why Buggy was so mad, right? And you can see it, like, the nuance of it from his performance in the first season of the live action. There was more depth to Buggy, and that's thanks to him reading the manga as opposed to, like, watching the anime, which is, like, really cool. Like, he was so much fun, though. Like, there were so many people. There were kids. And there's this, like, one child who asked him, like, oh, I've seen the live action. And you can, like, chop yourself there. Can you do that in real life? And Jeff was just like, you know what? I can do that. But I'm in contract that I can only do that in front of the camera when we're filming. So I'm sorry I can't do it. Like, he's so much fun. And then he said, but like, backstage, maybe I can pull out an arm for you. And he was so cute. He's just so kind. And, like, I was watching the line. I'm like, should I ask him something? But there were so many people. But towards the end, there were, like, only, like, a little bit. Like, the line was, like, getting shorter. And I said, you know what? Let's do it. And I was, like, at the end of the line. And then there's another girl behind me. And we were getting closer to the mic when, like, the other host was saying, like, okay, we'll do just 2 more questions. And I was like, oh, dang, I can't. Like, there were 3 people in front of me. And I'm like, oh, dang, I won't be able to ask him a question. And, like, the girl behind me left. And I was holding on. And, like, the girl in front of me, she's so kind. She was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay here. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'm going to stay too. And I was like, but what if they just tell us to go? And she was saying, like, oh, it's fine. I'm just going to do the walk of shame if we don't get to do it. I'm like, okay, I'll stay. We'll do it together. And so there were 2 people in front of us, like, total 4 people. And the lady again said, like, okay, we're only just going to do 2 questions. It's like she's saying, as you 2 behind, like, just go. But Jeff looked at us and he was like, you know what? There's, like, 2 extra questions. That's fine. Like, just let them ask it. I'm like, yeah, you're so kind. I love you. And so I asked him, like, it was a really quick question because I wasn't really prepared. But I said, like, you're my 3rd favorite character in One Piece after Luffy and Sanji. And he's like, those guys suck. I'm like, yo, Jeff, you're so funny. He's saying, like, oh, it's fine. They're not even here, right? And so I said, like, I really appreciate your performance of Buggy in the live action and how you are caught up to his storyline, because it does show in your performance. I know that there's something there. It's, like, deeper. There's more depth to Buggy, and I really appreciated that. And so I wanted to ask you, do you genuinely believe that you're going to be the Pirate King? And he said, absolutely. I said he doesn't know what else is going to happen, but he's sure he's going to be Pirate King. And I was just like, yo, that's my Buggy. But it is so much fun. Hopefully they do release that clip, because, I mean, like, that whole panel, I don't know if they filmed it, but it was not allowed to film. So hopefully they did it themselves and they're going to put it up, because it was a really fun talk that he did. He talked also about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I did not see, but he talked about like lemons and how people keep giving him lemons. I don't know, as an act of love. But yeah, Jeff Ford was so amazing. Yeah, that's just me ranting for like 10 minutes. But he was great. It was worth driving all the way there to see him. He was so kind, and the people there were amazing too. So yeah, let's just read the chapter. Okay, here's the chapter. Okay, chapter 1108. Oh, I forgot about like the cover page. There's like gonna be like a color spread as well, right? So cover page of the Shonen Jump is Luffy in his Gear 5 form trying to punch someone. I can't read Japanese, and so I can't read this. That's fine. Oh, the notes. Went to Fake Type's live show. It was simply astonishing to hear someone rap that fast in person. Talk about breathtaking. It is breathtaking when you're rapping. Oh gosh, it's so nice that Oda gets to do stuff that he likes. Because, you know, he always works, and we know, like, he doesn't even sleep because he works on One Piece. But it's nice to see that he's really enjoying his life too, which is great. We should all do it. Okay, color spread. It's the ladies! Oh, nice. Wow, Utai is even here. Dang, Boa Hancock. She always looks so nice. And the dogs! Oh my gosh, but Robin though. Look at that, Robin. That's cute. I like it. Ah, Uta. Yeah, I actually saw someone cosplaying as Uta during the Fan Expo. I was shy, so I didn't talk to her. Okay. During the barrage. Kia, chapter 11, Attention World. So I have not been spoiled on this chapter, but I heard from my sister that it was good because she got spoiled. And while I was on the chat for Recon's live, I just left a message. I was like, yeah, awesome. And then I saw someone mention Robin. So now I'm like, is Robin gonna be in this chapter? It's gonna be awesome. But it's fine. I don't know what's gonna happen. So that's all good. Wow, wait, please. Yeah, just shoot that guy. What's his story? He's wet-haired Karibo. That's right. Please hold on. You may be a pirate, but this is a government island. And there are people after the Commodore's life. You've got it all wrong. Please trust me. If you guys kill me here, Commodore Teach will have your hands. What? Will have your heads? What's talking about? He's talking like Teach knows him, and it's like he was given an order. And so if Augur just kills him, Blackbeard's gonna be mad. Oh, and why is that? Because I have extremely valuable information. The kind that's hard to come by. Oh, never mind. It's just the ancient weapon. Information on the ancient weapons which bear the names of the gods. First is the curious power of Fishman Island's princess Shirahoshi, known as Poseidon. Then there's Pluton sleeping underground in Wano. The only people in the world who know the whereabouts of both are the Strat crew and myself. Kehihihihi. He's thinking about this. I feel like Blackbeard probably knows as well. Because he went to Fishman Island, right? With Whitebeard. If you bring me to the Commodore, I'll surrender that information free of charge. I'm sure he'll be pleased. Just take me with you. I know I can be of use. No. Don't trust this guy. Don't trust this guy. Would they take him, though? They're looking at him like contemplating, but who knows? Pull back from the shore. We have to stop firing on the pacifista. Why? Those damn bubble shields. I never thought we'd learn about the power of the special science group like this. Bubble shields. Oh, bubble shields. Yes, we learned about that. Wow. This is so frustrating. I can't cut loose. We'd just be hurting ourselves by taking out those units. Vice Admiral Bluegrass. It'd be unprecedented, but is there any chance of calling off the Buster Call for now? Vice Admiral Hound. Vegapunk himself gave that pirate the authority to command the Pacifista, right? There's no way we can stop Vice Admiral Guillotine. After this, there's no doubt he's rebel scum. We should focus on getting the Pacifista back on our side. That means taking Jewelry Bonnie's head. All available Vice Admirals should leave their stations and hunt her down immediately. Doberman. Her current escape route from the center of the Fabrio stratum lead her to the northeast coast. We must eliminate her. Who this? The guy running almost looks like Garp. No, like just the body. Roger that. Tosa here. I'm already hot on their heels. I'll get him. These fingers will drag her to hell. Fingers? My 10-barrel finger gun can even rip open armor. Tosa Crunch. Vice Admiral Tosa. What? Crap, it's a Marine. There's Frankie. Huh? Blah. What? Oh my gosh, it's one of the giants. Yeah! Huh? There are giants on the island? Oh, and Frankie does not know Dory and Broggy. He knows Oimo and Kashi. Are they enemies too? We're in a rush, you know. Gaba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Who are you guys? We checked the bounty posters to make sure we'd recognize the new members. Aww, that's so cute. But none of you look familiar. Are you researchers? We've come to get the straw hats. Dang, so they're gonna escort us to Elbaf. What for? Luffy's my captain. Do you have a grudge against him? Dang, that was a vice admiral. And they just went bonk. No, nothing like that. We've only got gratitude for him. We're warriors of Elbaf. If you're friends of his, we'll do our best to keep you safe. Ay. Luffy, Sanji, and Vegapunk are still back there. Can you help them too? Those names sure take me back. You betcha, little missy. They know Sanji. And they know Vegapunk. Vegapunk, he's the one. That scholar. That scholar mentioned, right? What you mean? Are you talking about Saul? Is Saul like a scholar now? Carry them to the ship. Luffy's gonna be so happy to see these guys. I wonder if they recognize Nika or like they know the form that he takes. And so when they see Luffy, they would know. I mean, they know that he's Nika, but like just looking at him. Like I wonder how that would feel like. Aye, captains. We'll go on ahead. The fire's starting to get out of control. Giant allies, huh? Are they the masters Usopp's always going on about? Yep, definitely. Oh, Usopp's gonna like... when they get to Elbaf. There's so many vice admirals. What the heck? The line's gone dead. The vice admiral Urban. Did they counter his attack? Or was it the giants? I'm heading to the island. Vice Admiral Pomsky. Hop on, doll. We'll attack from the sea. The ship on the northeast shore is definitely from Elbaf. Our fortune keeps flip-flopping. Giants are no joke. Have you ever fought one? How are they controlling these guys? Like, that's like a giraffe sea beast. Oh, yeah. This is Doll. I like her. My commanding officer a little over 20 years ago was a giant. That's all. Definitely Saul. Past tense? You must be talking about Saul. He was a tough cookie. She said was a giant. So she was thinking that he's dead, but he's not dead. Where are the others? In the lab above the clouds. On a sky island? Not exactly. They're just above us. Oh, Saturn's up again. You can't move? How are we meant to save you then? Ouch, if you try to move me, I'll die from internal hemorrhaging. So how are we supposed to take you, Vegapunk? But we promised to get you off this island, didn't we? I did ask you for that, but I've made my bed, and there are things here I must protect. Well, maybe Luffy can turn your blood into rubber. Who knows? I was hoping Bonnie's command override would have remained a secret till she was a little bit older. She'll be a target for the rest of her life. Please look after her. Looks like he's given up any pretense of looking human. There's a strange look in his eyes. Ooh, he's probably turning demon. Because there was that theory that they were like those demon things, whatever. Or was it... No. It was like that book where the wild things go. Seems he's completely coated in venom too. Okay. He's much bigger. Luffy dodge. Oof. Luffy's just laughing. Sanji, you get Gramps out of here. He's just playing, man. No problem. Oh, he did carry Vegapunk. Don't stop even if he's moaning about the pain. Ouch, ouch. Stop it. I said, it's fine. Leave me, Sanji. Simmer down. We'll figure it out. Oh, Kizaru. Sanji got kicked. Huh? Hold on. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh my gosh, Kizaru. Like, what's wrong with this guy? He beamed him. He's dead. No, Vegapunk. Apple Gramps. Sanji, get going. You've got to get to the back entrance. Crap, I'm sorry, Vegapunk. He's still taking Vegapunk. He's probably dead by now, but still. Ah, there's Kizaru. Come on. Yo! Oh, I was not ready. Definitely was not ready for that. Yo. Oh my god! And you too. What? I feel like crying. Like this Luffy, man. Oh my gosh. So Luffy got bigger. One hand holding onto Saturn's head. And then the other hand holding onto Kizaru. He's like doing this to Kizaru. Luffy's like OP. Nobody can defeat Luffy at this point. Dang, like the only problem with his power is that it drains him. But how do you fight this guy? He's like, I mean, Luffy's never been really scared, but there's this something about him in Gear 5, like, I don't know. I guess Luffy's always been like that. But it's just amplified with Gear 5. Like, he's never gonna lose. It gets crazy. He's holding Kizaru like this. There's no way I'm letting you escape, right? Oh my gosh! Like, Kizaru's bleeding! Like, Kizaru's just like almost dead. He's just like... like, I guess Luffy's going like this to him. No, it's gonna be the end of the chapter. Come on. Vegapunk, damn it, don't die on me. Beep. Hey, what are you smiling about? Stay with me. What's that? Beep, beep. Gotcha. Mic check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Who the heck is this? Is this Vegapunk? Attention world, hello there. Oh my gosh, he's gonna put this out in the world. Like, he's gonna televise it or something. Or is this something that he recorded before? Because he knew he's gonna die, because he told Dragon, right? He was like, yep, they're out here to kill me now, Dragon. Like, I'm gonna die. He knew it's gonna happen. And so maybe he he started like the telecast because he knows he's dying. So it's happening now. It's like beep beep, gotcha, yeah, gotcha. So it's like the sound of the denden mushi. Mic check, mic check. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Attention world. Hello there. This is Dr. Vegapunk, the world's greatest and the world's greatest and most humble scientific genius. I'm sure this message will come as a shock for you all, but please bear with me. What I am about to tell you is the truth of an announcement from, oh my gosh. Is he just gonna let it out? Dang, I did not expect them to go this way. Hopefully this is recorded and like they can't just go to Vegapunk and kill him and then it's gonna turn off. Because I'm gonna hate it if he says this and then all of a sudden like they kill him and then we don't know. Vegapunk, you're smart. You should have pre-recorded this, okay? Pre-recorded. So he's just gonna say it like this. Are we gonna find out about the truth of like the Void Century and all that? Dang, because can you imagine once this comes out and people realize that the government is not what they think they are, and that it was actually the world. Like, it's just so much to think about. Like for us, we've been in the know since maybe like Arabasta that the Marines are, or at least not all of them are good, and then you have the world government and just how twisted the narrative has become. We, for years and years, while we read One Piece, we've known this, and so sometimes we still even get like shocked at like just how bad the government can be. But like for people in this world who actually believes in the Marines or the world government and think that they're being protected and that they're safe with them, once you find this out, like, how do you react? Are you just gonna be like, well, maybe Vegapunk is lying, he's been captured by pirates, he's saying these things against the government, against his will, kind of thing? Like, how are they gonna take this? Like, how are people, like, is it really gonna happen this way? Chapter end. There should be a chapter next week. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna look at my calendar. I can't wait until the weekend to read whatever's happening next. What date is it? 24th. When did this come out? Thursday or Wednesday? I'm gonna have to make time. Hopefully I don't have a meeting then. Then maybe during my break I can read. Oh, no. Because if this is really gonna happen, then oh my gosh, it's once Vegapunk spills it to the world, even in our world, there's gonna be spoilers everywhere. Like, I have to be extra careful. I cannot get this spoiled for me. I would freak out if it's really like the truth and like whatever we've been waiting to find out all these years. I really have to make time. Even sacrificing my lunch break, might have to just read it. Oh my god. Okay, there was nothing about Robin here, but I don't know. I just thought I was spoiled, but I wasn't. So I really don't know where it's gonna go from here, because I was not expecting Vegapunk to just all of a sudden be like, I'm gonna tell the whole world. Like, I know I'm gonna die, but it makes sense though, because he knows he's gonna die. And so he has to get stuff ready. Okay, maybe I'm softening up to Vegapunk now. I don't know anymore. There's just so much happening. I cannot. Like, what's even with Karibo? You know what? I don't even care about Karibo. Like, whatever he does, whatever. I don't care about Blackbeard anymore. He can do whatever he wants. It's fine. But like, I mean, look at this Luffy. Look at this like giant Luffy holding two, like one hand holding on to a agorose, one hand holding on to Kizaru, an admiral who like totally trashed them back in Chapondi, and now he's just going like this to him, squeezing him, and Kizaru's like, ugh! Like, it's not like he's dead, but like he's suffering and he's bleeding from the mouth. Like, Luffy, who can defeat this guy? Nobody. Buggy probably, but my gosh, my brain. I'm just not sure if Oda's actually gonna go through with it. Maybe he's just gonna kill Vegapunk. And it's like, oh, we don't know anymore. Like what happened with, what's his name? Clover. Like Professor Clover, right? In Ohara. He was about to say it, but then he got shot, and so he ended up not saying it. But like it would be too mean if Oda does the same thing to Vegapunk. I feel like this is it. This is how we're gonna find out. It's a really refreshing way of letting us know, because he's gonna reveal it to this world and also revealing it to our world. Like, that's insane. It's some meta kind of stuff. But and the giants are here. They're gonna see Luffy. I can imagine Saul is not with them. There's probably just a giant pirate crew. But when they get to Elbaf, that's when we're gonna see Saul. That's really interesting with like the storyline they opened with Doll. She seemed like she's more important than the other ones here, because we knew her from before. I mean, like, they showed her before, like during the Garp thing with Kobe, and like she looks pretty cool, but she has a past like with Saul. Like, Saul was her commanding officer back then, and so that's gonna be quite interesting. It's always interesting when there's a connection with like a pirate, or maybe someone from our side, not necessarily a pirate, and like the Marines, because the dynamics become different. It's like you can't just straight up chase them or arrest them because there's something there, you know? It makes it interesting. So I wonder what they're going to do with that storyline. Are they actually going to use it? Like, I mean, is Oda going to use that somehow? Or it was just kind of like connecting a little bit just for this chapter? Or is he going to continue it for like later on? But there's so many things happening. Like, I just can't get over this darn Luffy. Like, how do you fight this guy? I cannot. Oh, gosh. I gotta read the next chapter next week when it comes out. I can't wait. It's so frustrating. My schedule's just... It's okay. We had a good chapter. It's fine. One Piece still amazing. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this chapter down below. If I missed anything, please let me know, because I'm always like just woohoo. But let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week, next time. Hopefully I would be able to do it during the weekday, during like when the day it comes out. Hopefully. Cross my fingers. Let's do it. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.